Hey everybody, this is Instructor E. Today I'm going to show you how to configure the virtual machines so that they communicate with each other. Um, this is going to be just so we can do some of the exercises that we want to do moving forward using some of the Kali Linux tools. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these items in. We're going to put these virtual machines on the same network. So I have a Windows 10 VM right here, the free one I showed you all, and I have my Kali Linux. To do this, we're going to need the actual VirtualBox command line. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to go to details. So this one is for the Kali Linux here. Now what we want to do is go down to the network. Right now we have it to where it's sharing the network card with our main computer. We want to change that to an internal network. Now, this internal network allows the VMs to be able to talk to just an internal network between them two, and that's it. We could change that name. Um, let's see, we'll call it uh, Williams underscore internal. Okay. Then I'm going to hit OK on that. So now this Kali Linux VM is running on the internal. We can go back and check. And it's on Williams internal. Okay. We want to do the same thing with the Windows 10. Again, we want to go to network. We want to go to internal. And if you notice, Williams is right here because we created that. So I'm going to do Williams internal. I'm going to hit OK. Now, these no longer talk to the internet. There's no internet connection. If I go and I go to Windows, I go to command prompt, and I try to ping out, there's nothing. So what we want to do now is we want to put these two on the same network. So let's start with the Kali Linux. Let's see what IP address is on right now, ifconfig. So it's on 10.0.2.15. So we want to change the IP address, and it's virtually the same thing. We want to keep the same subnet, the net mask. So what we want to do is we want to take down the network card and make it inactive if config ethos 0 down. Oh, I guess I got to put a sudo in there. If config ethos 0. And that makes sense. So now the Ethernet card is down. If I run it if config, notice it's not showing. I'm going to change these. It is showing network disconnected. So now the next thing we want to do is we want to change it. So we're going to do if config ethos 0, and we'll change it to 192.168.0.10. Okay. I might have to use a sudo. Yep. I always forget because I'm usually running as the root. But and I don't have to do this actually. I'll show you an easy way I could have did it since I've already written the command in there. So if you hit the up arrow, it'll show you previous commands that you used. Could have actually just added sudo, but had already started typing. So now we want to bring it back up. Sudo if config ethos 0 up. So now if I run the if config, it's showing 192.168.0.10 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here, except for Windows. Well, I won't do a command line. Let's just do it through here. We'll open the internet connections. We'll change the network adapter options. Network adapter. We'll go to properties here. Internet version 4. Properties. We'll tell it to use 192.168.0. This will make 11. Okay. And we'll use the same network mask and hit OK. Close this out. Now, both of these are set just to an internal network, right? So they can't get out, nobody get into them. So just because there's a lot of um, things we have to adjust, we're just going to take down to the Windows Defender firewall. And this will just be for our practice sessions. Again, this virtual machine is not connected to the outside world. So I'm just going to turn it off just for our practice. So now if I go to the command line and run ipconfig 192.0.11. Now I'm going to try to see if I can ping the Kali Linux 192.168.0.10. So remember this one is 10. And I'm able to reach the Kali Linux. We're going to come over here to Kali Linux and see if we can reach the Windows machine 192.168.0.11. Remember, 11 was this one. So we're going to hit that one. And we're hitting. So, like I said, I wouldn't put this on the outside world, but we're working internally only. So we're going to work internal with these two VMs. So they're not going to get any viruses or anything. So if you have any trouble setting this up, please let me know, okay?